Hello everyone, welcome to J-Hook Crochet and More. Today I'm doing a yarn review of this beautiful yarn. This is the Kartopu Fancy Burumel yarn. You can get it on the Hobium website. I will put a link to that on the description box below. I have 4 colors here. It comes in many more different color variations. You can see it all on the website. And this is a very special yarn. I will show you in a second what I mean, but you can already see when you look at it, it doesn't look like a regular ball of yarn. It has a lot of sparkle in there, and also, you know, the yarn itself, it's not just like a one thread. I will show in a second when I open it what I mean. Let me just tell you, there is 100 grams of this in each one of these balls, and when you buy them they come in a pack of 5 balls, so you get 500 grams of this. These are, let me see if you can see this, these are 52% acrylic, 40% polyester, and 8% metallic yarn. This is this beautiful sparkle that you can see here. As I've said, I have 4 colors. I have the K1003. This beautiful red one is K122. Then I have this purple lilac pink one. This is the K725, and this white with a little bit of pink and purple in it. This is the K763. Let me show you what I mean when I say this yarn is a bit different. Let me show you on the black one. Put these ones aside. When you take the tag off and you look at it, if you ever worked with sachet yarn, this is quite similar. As you can see, the top has these little chains, and the bottom is just sort of kind of loose. When I look at it, I think you can probably also work with it this way. But I think this is the right way. When you have on top, you have these this more firm color chain, what you can actually put your hooks through. And on the bottom you have those beautiful colors. So if you ever worked with sachet yarn, working with this will be more or less the same. I am going to have 2 videos about this yarn in my channel, so stay tuned. I'm going to have a tutorial about how to knit with it and how to crochet with it. So if you go to my channel, go through the videos. It might already be there when you're watching this video, and if not, then it's coming up in the next few days. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, then you get a notification when it comes up. And I will show you how to work with it. To crochet, the best is to use a 4.5 to 6 millimeter crochet hook, or 4.5 to 6 millimeter yarn needles. Knitting needles. As you can see here, it's washable by 30 degrees, and you should not iron it or put it in the dryer. I think you can make beautiful things with it. Aside from just knitting a regular scarf, which would be a lot like this sachet yarn, you can use this to make a beautiful ruffle shirt, ruffle skirt for a girl. Since you get 500 grams of these when you buy them, then you can easily also make an adult size skirt, maybe a small size shirt. I can see a beautiful ruffle tank top or a string top done with this. And bags, you can definitely make a beautiful ruffle bag out of this one. If you have any more ideas, I would love to hear them. Tell me in the comments. Let me get my needles out and I will show you what I made with it. Okay, so I got my needle out, my needle, and I knitted around a little with this yarn. And I must say, now that I used it, I have a few pointers. First of all, it is a lot like sachet when you knit with it. As you can see here on the top, you can clearly see the spaces where you can insert your hook or your needle. It's very easy to figure out how to work with. The only thing is, now that I have worked with it, it comes up a bit on the heavy side to be a scarf on its own. This is what I've knitted with one of those balls of yarns. This is, you can see, that's what I have left. And it's very heavy to wear as a scarf. I mean, first of all, if I want to make it to a scarf length, I need to either make it half the size and then it will come maybe twice as long. The piece that I have now, I made with 6 loops on the hook, and it comes up about 25-30 centimeters long, and that's all I have. So maybe half the size will come twice as long. I'm not sure still that it will be enough for a scarf. So I'm still not sure that you can get a whole scarf out of one ball of yarn. But that's okay, because as I've said, when you buy them, you get 5 of them in one package. However, it does come up heavy. When you hold it, it's not something that I would wear as a scarf. I would use this yarn for clothing, for garnishing items of clothing. I would make a skirt with it. I would make a ruffle string halter top or a bag. This would be beautiful. You can see how it layers very nicely. I don't know if you can actually, if it comes across on the camera, but look, it's layering up very, very nicely. I really love the way it looks and the sparkle and how the colors change. Sometimes the blue is on the bottom and here the brown is more on the bottom than the blue again. I really like it. I like the way it looks. It's only a bit too heavy to wear around your neck as a scarf. I mean, I would maybe make the scarf out of a different yarn and then garnish it with this yarn around. That might be a better option. But knitting with it alone, I think, is a bit much. So this is my personal opinion and impression of this yarn. I definitely recommend it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's very soft. It was very easy to work with, and I think it will make beautiful items of clothing. I would love to hear what you think. If you've worked with this yarn before or if you plan to, please let me know in the comments. I would also love to see things that you've made with it. You can go to my Facebook page. I will put a link to that on the description box below, and you can post pictures there, your opinions, everything you have to tell me. I would love to hear. And also, like I said, I would put a link on the description box to where you can purchase this yarn and see all the other beautiful options of colors that they have. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like, please share it with your friends, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. As I've said, I'm going to have some very nice tutorials coming up using this yarn and other yarns, and I have a lot of other things coming up, and some things are already on there. So just go check out my channel, and it would be great if you subscribe to it as well. Thank you, and see you all next time.